Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to continue my masterclass series by showing you guys how I do my eyes. So I'm going to teach you a few tips and tricks for doing eyeshadow looks. I'm then going to show you how to do lashes, and then I'm going to stick on some falsies for the end of the look. I really hope you guys enjoy and learn something cool today, and let's get started. So I'm first going to start by actually priming my eyelids. This works similarly to how we primed our face for makeup. What this does is it neutralizes our eyelid and also allows our shadows to stay all day long. So you can use an eye primer. I personally just use a concealer. So I'm just going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Sand. And what you want to do is you basically want to just put a little bit of product on your lid, and we're going to blend that out. And then I'm just going to blend that out with my fingers. Okay, now we're done priming our lids, what we're going to do is we're going to set that liquid product with a powder. Now there are two ways you could do this. The first is by just using a translucent powder which is colourless to set it, or you can essentially use an eyeshadow which is the same as your eyelid colour. I just find the translucent powder easier because I don't need to buy an extra eyeshadow just for setting my base. So again, you just want to press the powder using a setting brush onto your lid to set the cream. So now I'm going to go into the eyeshadows. I'm just going to do a really basic, simple look today, but basically I'm going to use eyeshadows by the brand Makeup Geek. Now Makeup Geek is an American company that is based online, so basically you choose all of these individual shadows and stick whatever you like in here. I will do a video because I have placed another order with them, but I will probably get that done soon hopefully, so you will see and learn more about the brand. But for today I'm just going to do a really basic eye look using their shadows. So to start off this eye look, I'm going to start by using a transition shade. Now the transition shade I'm going to use today is by Makeup Geek, and it's called Peach Smoothie. It's just a gorgeous like light peachy colour. It's perfect for a transition shade because we pop it into our crease, and basically it allows us to blend darker colours over top without creating a harsh line, and it blends much easier because you've already placed a different colour underneath. Not only that, but if you were doing a black smoky eye, I really recommend like a peachy orangey transition shade because it gives the eye look more depth as well. So it won't just be harsh black, but you'll see hints of orange and warmth peeking through the black. So it is a perfect trick used for any eye look. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a fluffy brush. All of you guys need to invest in at least one fluffy brush. That's probably the most crucial brush to have in your kit, because what it is it's kind of like a dome shape. It allows you to blend colours really easily. The whole thing about eyeshadow is to blend, 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 so that you can't see lines but you can just see gorgeous washes of colour. One is by the brand Sigma, but you can buy fluffy brushes from any place that sells makeup brushes. What I'm going to start with is I'm going to grab my Peach Smoothie shadow. I'm going to swirl my brush in it, pick up a little bit of product and shake my brush off. Then what we're going to do is we're going to place this shade in the crease of the eye. So as you can see, down here is my lid. My crease is where I have kind of like a natural U shape above my lid. So we're going to brush Peach Smoothie into that crease. And how we're going to do that is we're going to use a combination of windscreen wiper, back and forth motions, and little swirls to diffuse that colour really, really well. So I normally go in with that colour at least probably twice just to make sure I get a good colour payoff. So again, windscreen wiper and little swirls. Don't know if you guys can tell on camera, but already you can see my crease is starting to look a lot more defined. So the next step to creating any kind of eyeshadow looks is to then go in with our crease shade. Normally with the crease shade, it is slightly darker than the transition shade, and we want to kind of place it just under and amongst that transition shade. Just imagine you still want the transition shade to be the top most blended colour, but we're going to pop a colour just underneath that. So for that, I'm going to use a colour called Creme Brulee, also by Makeup Geek, of course. Now what this colour will do is give our eye a lot more definition. Again, it's a really light colour, but it's just so that we can gradually add more. I'm going to now show you the next important brush that you need in your life for eyeshadow applications, and that is a flat shader brush. As you can see, it is dome shaped again, but it is much smaller, and it's designed to basically pack colours on our lids for the fullest effect. So what we're going to now do is I'm going to grab a gorgeous foiled eyeshadow by Makeup Geek, surprise again, and this one is called Magic Act, and it is this gorgeous like reflective gold shade. I'm going to use this shade all over my lid just to really open my eyes and pack the colour on. So to pack the colour on, we don't want to be swiping the brush, we want to literally push it on top of the lid so it deposits the colour and doesn't blend it away. After we've packed on that shimmery shade, we then want to go again in with our crease shade, which was Creme Brulee, and we're just going to use that to soften the harshness of that colour. Once we are done with our shadows, we are going to go in with an eyelash curler. I find this is really crucial when creating mascara looks because it lifts your lashes from the roots and gives them a nice curl so that they really stand out in a lengthened. I'm then going to go over my lashes with a mascara. This is the Rimmel Wake Me Up mascara, and it smells like cucumbers. It's amazing. And how I apply mascara is I like to tilt my head back, which looks retarded, but if you tilt your head back and look up to the mirror, you can pop the wand right to the root and kind of shimmy it upwards to really make sure you get every single lash. Crazy, but I stuck one false eyelash on to show you the difference. False lashes just really complete a look and just add that gorgeous amount of drama to any kind of eye look. So today I'm just going to teach you how I stick on my lashes, and hopefully you find this helpful. So the lash style I'm using is the MAC B24, I believe. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see them, but they're just like a really beautiful, gradual, flared out lash. And they're quite natural because the band's really flexible and they graduate from small to large at the end. So I really find this a flattering lash style, and I think MAC lashes are really good quality. I always like to pop on my Ardell brush on glue for these. I just find the little tube glues are really hard and they get everywhere and your fingers stick together. It's just messy. But this I find is super easy, and the glue is really good quality. What you want to do is you basically want to brush the glue on the little lash band. You want to give it a pretty generous coat because you'd rather it be generous than not. Then you just want to kind of blow your lashes dry. We want the glue to be tacky, not wet. And then basically, again, tilting your head back, you're going to pop the lashes down. You're just going to keep pushing your falsies to your natural lashes, just to make sure that when the glue is 100% dry, your lash is fully down. Again, you just want to keep squeezing. Okay, so our lashes are on. So basically, like I said, the best trick I was ever given in terms of sticking falsies on was to make sure that the glue is actually tacky and not wet. Once it's tacky, it sticks down and stays down. I used to stick them on and they'd slide everywhere and it just would never stick properly, and that was why. So the biggest tips I can give you is to brush the glue on and wait 30 seconds before you attempt to stick it on, but also to make sure you have mascara on your lashes before you put your lashes on. Otherwise, you'll find that it's really hard to line the lash band up with your natural lashes. So that, guys, completes the finished eye look. It's very simple, but remember, you can customize this with any kind of colors you like. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I will see you in my next one, which will be all about prepping and applying lipstick. Bye!